Hello. Welcome to the Infinitely Eternal channel. I am Reza. I am with you with another video from the fascinating world of football. And today we are going to cover the news and the margins of the game between Bayern Munich, Salzburg, Liverpool and Inter Milan in the elimination of Russia from the World Cup. At the start of the return leg of the round of 16 of the Champions League, two simultaneous games took place last night, the most crucial of which was the Liverpool football team hosting Inter at Anfield, and despite losing 1-0 to their Italian visitors. In this game, Liverpool, despite their superiority in possession of the ball and having dangerous situations in which the goalpost prevented the team from scoring 3 times, could not open the gate of Inter. Inter, after wasting a few chances, finally scored with a beautiful shot by Lautaro Martinez in the 61st minute and hoped to make up for the loss. The Italians' hope, however, soon waned when he was reduced to 10 men just 2 minutes after scoring due to the dismissal of Alexis Sanchez. Numerical superiority allowed Liverpool to increase the intensity of their attacks, but Inter's multi-layered defense prevented the home team from scoring with their half counter-attack. Thus, Liverpool went on to win the game with a 2-0 lead, a total of 2 round-trip matches with a score of 2-1 of last season's Serie A champions. The Egyptian striker of Liverpool believes that Inter should learn from the defeat against Inter for the upcoming games. Mohamed Salah went on to lose 2-0 at home last night, Tuesday, to Liverpool in the return leg of the round of 16 of the Champions League and advanced to the next round of the competition for a 2-0 victory. In an interview with BDTV, "We have to start better and put a little more pressure on the opponents. Maybe deep down we felt a little bit confident, but overall it was a good game to use and learn from," Sport said. He added, "It is always important to win the game, but in this game we hit the ball twice against Inter and we had many opportunities that this can happen in football, and in the end it is important that we climbed. I shook the crossbar twice. I may score 3 goals in the next game. But the most important thing was that we had a good performance and went to the next stage." The Liverpool manager expressed his dissatisfaction with his men's home defeat against Inter, but stressed the realization of his team's main goal in this match. "It was an interesting game, although we lost, which was not very interesting. We did not come to suffer a home defeat, but once again I must say that the opponent was a strong team that caused us a lot of problems. If we had used our chances, we would have won this game as well. This did not happen, but we climbed again, which was our main goal. Against teams like Inter, you have to run a lot and pass the ball," Klopp said. "We did the same, but it was not enough. Our game was not smart enough. We also lost opportunities one after another." Bavarian Flower Festival with a hat-trick by Lewandowski. In the same match, the expected thing happened and Bayern Munich defeated Salzburg 7-1 against their Austrian opponent at the Allianz Arena in Munich, and due to a 1-1 draw, they lost 8-2 on aggregate. Humiliated and advanced to the quarterfinals. Robert Lewandowski scored 3 times in the 12th minute, penalty, 21st, penalty, and 23rd. Serge Gnabry in the 31st minute, Thomas Muller twice in the 54th and 83rd minutes and Leroy Sane in the 85th minute. In the 70th minute, Salzburg scored the only goal. On the second night of the return leg of the round of 16 of the Champions League, 2 more games will be played tonight, in one of which Real Madrid will host Paris Saint-Germain and in the second Manchester City will host Sporting Lisbon. The Polish star of Bayern Munich, while helping his team to reach the quarter-finals of the Champions League, also managed to set an individual record for himself. Bayern Munich hosted Salzburg, Austria, in the return leg of the round of 16 of the Champions League on Tuesday night, beating the team 7-1 to show that a 1-1 draw was just a coincidence. In the victory, Robert Lewandowski, the Polish star of the Bavarians, scored a hat-trick, his first 2 goals from the penalty spot and his third the result of an opportunistic inconsistency between the defenders and the opponent's goalkeeper. This was Lewandowski's second hat-trick in the Champions League this season, but he had a significant difference from the previous hat-trick that made it a record. It took only 23 minutes for Lewandowski to score his first to third goal against Salzburg, so he set the record for the fastest hat-trick in the history of the Champions League since the start of a game. The previous record was held by former AC Milan player Marco Simone for a hat-trick against Rosenborg of Norway in 24 minutes in 1996. Lewandowski increased his tally to 12 goals in the Champions League this season with a hat-trick to double his tally in one season for the third time in his career, after the 2012-13 and 2019-20 seasons. He also won the Player of the Year award at the end of the game, after Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, both 8 times. He is the third most hat-trick player in the history of the Champions League and the fifth player in a season 2 hat-tricks after Cristiano. The FIFA has suspended the Russian national team from the 2022 World Cup by increasing the punishment of the Russians for their country's attack on Ukraine. The World Football Federation, FIFA, has officially announced that it has banned the Russian national team from participating in the 2022 World Cup. Following the Russian military invasion of Ukraine, FIFA initially opposed the team's exclusion from the 2022 World Cup qualifiers, but with increasing pressure on the organization from European countries, especially Poland, Sweden and the Czech Republic, the first definitive opponent into the next team of potential Russian opponents in the qualifying round, FIFA has now announced that it has banned Russia from participating in the playoffs, and thus the Polish team will advance to the semi-finals of the playoffs, where it will have to face the winner of the national teams of Sweden and the Czech Republic. Have a fight. Meanwhile, FIFA announced that the match between the national teams of Ukraine and Scotland in the semi-finals of the 2022 World Cup qualifiers has been postponed to June.